I have a huge vintage and thrift fabric haul to share. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christine and I'm so excited for today's video because I have been, the last maybe month or so, I've been visiting the local vintage thrift markets, and I've acquired quite a few new fabrics and I'm really excited to share them with you. So I'm actually wearing my Mercer top that I made from a thrifted fabric that I found with my mom at an estate sale. I think this whole piece of denim was like $5, and I love that it has like the veins kind of running through it. And today I'm styling them with my new earrings. I did a video on how I did these upcycled denim earrings. I'll drop that in whatever corner if you want to check it out. And as always, you can shop my PDF patterns over at sewinginthecity.com. So I am going to start with two fabrics that I've received recently from Minerva, and I'm going to share these first because I'll link to them below in case you like them. I love sharing fabrics that you could actually find yourself, so I'll start by sharing those. The first this is called Dante's Dreamscape, and it's one of their exclusive viscose prints. So it's really soft, and it has kind of these line sketches that have different sort of mythical creatures. I made my Van Damme dress out of it. I do have just a little scrap left. I think this is really great for summer clothing. It's light as air and feels really, really soft against the skin. The second Minerva fabric is this gorgeous white cotton poplin, and it has these printed polka dots. Yeah, there you go. You can see. So it's kind of has the look of like a Swiss dot type of fabric. It washed up really, really beautiful. It was really nice to sew with. I also made I made a top out of this. This comes in tons of different colors, so I'll link it below. I think it's a really good quality poplin, and I love the subtle little polka dots. Okay, now on to the thrift finds. So the first one I want to show you, I've actually already cut out an Essex dress. I have it just waiting to be sewed up. But I did have quite a bit left over because it was a duvet cover. It was two sides of fabric, which is great. And I just loved the combo, the color combo. It's this pink with orange. It's a little bit softer than it's showing up on the camera. So I'm so excited to whip this up into an Essex dress. While we're on the topic of Essex dresses, I got a couple other duvet covers that I'm so excited about. So this one, let me show you. It's two-sided. And so this is one side with the blue, the dark blue, and then the flip side is the reverse. And so I was actually, when I saw this on the table, I thought, oh my gosh, that would make a gorgeous long, like a maxi dress with kind of the Essex sleeve, but long, and kind of for like high summer. I think it's so gorgeous, and I could do one side in the dark, one side in the light colorway. And the second duvet cover I got is this just bright pink, reds. But what really attracted me to this was the print. So let me see if I can. It's coming up upside down. You can see the bird. Isn't she so pretty? And the pink flowers on it. And it also has the border, which I don't know that I love the border, but I love the interior part. And then on the opposite side, because it's a duvet, I have two sides of fabric, is just this kind of great background print. So this, I think, in an Essex dress, I'm like, it would be so gorgeous because of the colors and kind of the abstract print and the just gorgeous colors. Now a couple fashion fabric finds. You might have already seen this polka dot. I showed it in my Van Damme video because I'd love to make a Van Damme dress out of it. But this is just a polyester silky. There's about 3 yards of it. I just love the color combinations. Aren't those polka dots so fun? It's like a nice pink, kind of a nude one, and then a white. And then the other fashion fabric I got is this piece of wool, and it's a houndstooth, like just a little houndstooth. And there's not a ton here. I think it was maybe like a yard and a half or so, but I could definitely see a skirt or even kind of like a vest type of top or something. I just loved it, and houndstooth has been a little bit of a trend lately, so I thought that was a really fun one to pick up. Okay, so now on to two fabrics that I'm thinking pajamas. So the first is this, I can't, it's so beautiful. There's about 2.5 yards of it. It is a cotton lawn. You can see there's these really cute butterflies, and then it's a basket kind of hanging from these little things, little, arches. So a basket full of posies, I guess, and then the little birds. I love the colorway of it. I love the weight of it. It's just like that super fine, beautiful cotton. So I thought this would be the most luxurious set of pajamas. I'm working on a new pajama pattern, so I might actually do it out of that. I wish there was more of this because I really, really loved it. I love the quality of it. The second kind of pajama fabric is actually a sheet. And yeah, so I just loved the print and the way it is kind of washed. So it's ever so slightly faded and super, super, super soft. It's a top sheet, so there's plenty of yardage. And I just thought the print was so sweet. To make some pajamas out of this would just be so fun. Now some funky fabrics. So to be honest, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with either of these, but I wanted to show you. Maybe you have ideas for me. You can drop them in the comments. The first is this one. Like, how funky is this? And it's actually a home deck fabric. So I don't know exactly if this would be clothes. I haven't washed it yet. I'll say that. So it might soften in the wash. It feels like almost like a stiff linen, but I don't know that it is. It says, if any, I think this might be German. I may need to look this up. 100% Baumwoll. But so maybe that is cotton. This is what I've got. I don't know what to do with it. I was thinking a headboard for my bedroom. I'm still trying to figure out what to do in my bedroom. But I just loved the print. I think it's funky, it's vintage, it's bright, it's happy, and I couldn't pass it up. Next, I picked up this tablecloth, which I thought was just beautiful. It's a print, so it's not hand embroidered or anything like that. But I thought a beautiful little summer blouse I could somehow cut from this, and that would be really pretty. So I have this one. And then the last kind of funky fabric find is also this tablecloth. Look at this, the color combos. It's so like 70s, funky, hippie, sweet, all in one. Again, I thought a little top would be so sweet. Or even like a matchy kind of set for even inside the house kind of a thing. I just thought it was so happy and fun. I couldn't pass it up, and in really, really good condition as well. Now two finds for the kitchen. So if you've been following along, I'm doing my kitchen in reds. So I've done the red napkins, and the next project I think that is on tap is to make a Roman shade for the window. And I found this tablecloth. It's fairly heavy. It would definitely, it feels like a heavy cotton, almost like a canvas or something. But I think that it's going to work really, really nicely for a Roman shade that, most of it is up, but if when the sun shines a little too bright, I can pull it down just to block out some of the sun, and of course for privacy in the kitchen. So this is going to be a Roman shade. And then I picked up this piece of gingham also in the red colorway. It's 100% cotton, definitely, and really, really soft. So thinking either I could do some napkins like everyday type of napkins, maybe the backing of a pot holder, a little bread basket. So lots of little things that I can do with that. So I think I've saved the best for last, my vintage sheets that are hand embroidered. I can't get over how beautiful these are. So the first one, let me see which one. Let me show you the pink first. It's my favorite actually. So this is a sheet, and the top of the sheet is all hand embroidered with this. Let me see how I can open it up. I would love to sleep under these sheets. I mean, it's so gorgeous. This work. So these are the corners, and then it goes all the way, this little posy, and then the center is really pretty too. Let me open this up and show you. Look at that. I think you can see that. So what I'm thinking about, a lot of these sheets, well, I have like 4 here, is making them into bathrobes. So I don't know for who, maybe one for my guest bathroom for when my mom comes to visit. She could have a fancy, fancy robe. So that's the pink. I just love it. The other kind of colory one I got is this gorgeous mint green. Again, just the most gorgeous handwork that I think I've ever seen. All of this beautiful, I think this is tatting. I think that's what it is. And then the border all along the bottom. Both of these are just soft, 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 and in really, really good condition. Then a couple white ones. So this one has this beautiful work all along the bottom. It's a little bit stiffer, but the pattern I thought was really cool, and it runs all the way along the 3 sides. So would be such a beautiful robe, I think. And then this one, if I knew someone who was getting married, I would make them a robe out of this. Obviously, like for something blue, I think it would be so pretty. And again, the handwork on these, it's on all the way along the bottom with these little posies around, and then the corners with the bow. And then in the center, there's another bow with a monogram on it as well, initials. So the last one I want to show you is this one. It's actually a tablecloth with this broderie anglaise handwork. So you can see, let me do one layer, you can actually see better. How pretty is that? So again, I was thinking maybe even I could do a blouse out of this. There is plenty of fabric to work with and plenty of gorgeous little embroidery moments throughout. I love this diagonal, the center, the corners. So either a blouse or pajamas or something very, very beautiful out of that. It does have a couple stains. So that is my massive fabric haul. If you have any ideas for me, please drop the comment below. I'd love to hear. I'm still not totally sold on exactly what I'm going to do with all of these fabrics. But I hope that this has inspired you to think outside the box and maybe look in some different places for some really cool fabric finds that are unique and no one else would have. If you like this video, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people